What's up, New Orleans team? I can't believe that we are a little over 2 weeks from leaving for New Orleans. I hope you guys are ready for the trip. I'm very excited. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff down there, and I hope you guys are ready for it. It's going to be hot, but it'll be great. I just wanted to give you a few updates and a few things that I wanted to go over with you, a few reminders before we go on our trip. One thing is, I wanted to remind you of our next meeting. Our next meeting is July 5th at 7 o'clock. We're going to be in the warehouse, so make sure that you guys come to that meeting. It's only a couple days before we leave, and it's our final meeting, and so we want you guys to all be there. I know it's right after a holiday, so a few of you might be out of town, but hopefully everyone can make it on Thursday, July 5th, 7 o'clock in the warehouse. There's a few things that you need to bring that night with you. One thing is you need to make sure you bring all your money. If you have not paid in full for the trip, you need to do so that night on July 5th. So bring all your money that night. Also, if you've not gotten in your forms, there should be two forms: an Olathe Bible Church form, and then also a form for the Second Harvest Food Bank. So if you haven't filled those out, you need to fill those out and bring them in. If you don't have one, I can give you one. Just find me on Sunday or email me, and I will email one back to you. Also, you need to bring at that meeting there's a couple items that we're asking everyone to bring. Everyone needs to bring a bag of chips and a bag of cookies, or like a package of cookies. Make sure you bring those that night on July 5th so that we can pack them up before we leave. Also, there's another item that you need to bring besides the chips and cookies. Guys, if your name starts with the letters A through L, you need to bring a jar of jelly with you that night. And guys that start with last names start with the letter M through Z, you guys need to bring a jar of peanut butter with you that night. So make sure you guys bring those things. And then girls, you need to bring a large container of drink mix. In other words, like lemonade or something like that. We're not looking for the little ones that go in like water bottles. We're looking for like the big canisters. So bring one large little canister of drink mix that we can mix up and have for our meals and things like that. So make sure you guys bring that to the meeting. If you're not going to be at the meeting, make sure you bring it on Sunday, the day we leave. And then attached to the email that you got about this video, I also put on the what to bring list. It's the packing list for the trip, and hopefully you guys will get that and look at that. I'll go over a few things that are very important on the what to bring list so that you guys don't forget. Make sure that you bring closed-toed shoes. They can be tennis shoes, they can be work boots, but make sure they're closed-toed. You can bring sandals to wear at the hotel, but we want you to have closed-toed shoes for the work sites because we'll be doing different kinds of work projects, and we don't want your toesies to get hurt. Also, make sure that they have a thick, hard rubber sole, or at least some kind of rubber sole, so that way if there's any nails on the site that you don't hurt your feet. Another thing that we want to make sure that you guys bring is make sure you bring your water bottle. Bring a reusable water bottle, an Nalgene bottle, or I have my bottle right here. Anything like that, bring something like that for the trip because we want to make sure that you stay hydrated. It's going to be hot, and we don't want you to get dehydrated and get overheated. Also, as far as what you're supposed to bring clothing-wise, make sure that if you bring a swimsuit to swim in the swimming pool at the hotel, that it's a modest swimsuit. Girls, that means a one-piece or a modest tankini. And guys, that means no Speedos. Yeah, I'm not even going to go any further than that. Also, if you're for your clothes on the work sites and your casual clothes, make sure that you don't bring any tank tops. You can bring sleeveless shirts, but no tank tops. And also, if you do bring sleeveless, make sure they're not like gaping holes. In other words, the hole for your shirt doesn't go all the way down here. so that the girls can see how big muscles you have. We don't want that. We just want regular cut-off sleeves if you bring sleeveless. And then for your shorts that you bring for the trip, make sure they're long shorts. No Sophie, however you pronounce that. We don't want those. We want like basketball shorts or cargo shorts. So we want them long. If you can stand up and put your arms down to your side and they are higher than your fingertips, they're too short. We want them long. We want long shorts. The reason why we do this is because there might be sites where you're getting up on a ladder and painting and things like that, and we don't want inappropriate length of shorts when you're in those positions. So, and then also a couple other things for you to remember to pack. You need to make sure that you guys are getting a child's backpack and school supplies. We are going to be giving those out to the church there to distribute to the kids in the community. So make sure you pack that in your suitcase. A child's backpack and then school supplies. You should have gotten an email already with what kind of school supplies. But make sure that you guys you bring that and put that in your backpack. Or I mean in your suitcase, sorry. And then on the van with you, you can bring a couple extra things. You can bring a small pillow if you want. And make sure you bring your money for travel. That's for students and leaders this year. You need money for your food for travel. We don't cover that. And then also, if you want money for snacks or souvenirs, bring that. We will have a cooler in each van, so if you have stuff that needs to stay cool. And then you can also bring your phone, your movie players, iPads, iPods, whatever. For the van rides, that's fine. But make sure if you bring movies or music that they are appropriate. Movies can't be anything over PG. It has to be PG or under. So I guess that would be PG or G. So anyway, hope you guys are doing great. I'm looking forward to the trip. Make sure you're here for our meeting. Make sure you bring those few food items that we ask you to bring at the meeting. And other than that, if you have any questions, make sure you email me. That would be great. dustyd@olathebible.org. And I will talk to you soon. I hope you're doing great. Please be praying for the trip. It's going to be a great one, but it's always better when we pray for it. So pray for the trip. Other than that, we will see you later, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.